Is there anyone in terms of winning it that's special to you the most?
Yeah, definitely the first Super Bowl that I won, versus Seattle. This is a Super Bowl rematch, I'm saying, of Super Bowl 49. But that Super Bowl was very special, near and dear to my heart, because it got me into the Super Bowl club. And it was also one of the best games that, of all times. One of the best football games to be played, one of the best Super Bowl games to be played from, the beginning of the first quarter all the way to the end. And everyone contributed. I mean, Julian had the game-winning touchdown. Amendola, my boy, had a touchdown. Shane Vereen had like 10 catches out of the backfield, for how many first downs. I had a nice touchdown on the fade route, on KJ Wright, going into the first half, and then obviously what the defense did with the Malcolm Butler interception. It was a complete game overall, and it was my first time winning the Super Bowl, so you'll always remember that, and it'll always be special.
Where were you watching it with it all? I mean, Brady being mic'd up, it's over and over again. We see that in NFL films of when Butler made the interception. Where were you when that was all going down?
I was sitting like this on the bench, on the bench, and it was the fastest I ever gotten up from sitting down in my life, no doubt about that. Right when he caught it, boom, I popped right up and just started celebrating, man. It was very emotional, and it was one of the most joyous moments of my career as well.
I was in the stands. It was the first first Super Bowl on NFL Network where I wasn't doing a post game, so I went as a fan.
Really?
My whole, in-laws, they're all from Massachusetts. They're all Patriot fans. My youngest son is now a diehard. He's going to be flipping out that we're talking on the show. He's just jacked up to come to watch this Super Bowl because he was like 3 years old in the stands. He didn't even remember that. Anytime he sees a Malcolm Butler play, I'm like, you were there. He's like, for a while. He's like, get out of here. I don't remember it. But the reason why I'm bringing all this up is I've never in my entire life, going back to my Sports Center days, ever been at a sporting event where people who were crying were immediately cheering and people who were cheering were immediately crying in the flip of one switch like that play. I've never seen anything like it in my entire time.
Yeah, I bet so. I never actually really looked at it that way. And that's kind of what, keeps these fans just keep coming back. The emotion that this game brings to them is incredible, and it can flip at any other time, like you said. And when it's in the bad way, you're coming back because you want it to happen to you in the good way as well.
Right, and you probably just couldn't believe it, right? Yeah. I mean, you were sitting there thinking this thing's over. You're not winning the Super Bowl, I'd imagine, right?
No, I had some faith.
You did?
I had some faith. I mean, we stopped him on the play before. I mean, it's the least talked about play when Dante Hightower tackled Marshawn Lynch one-on-one before they threw the pass. I mean, they handed off the ball the play before, but Marshawn Lynch, Dante Hightower's an absolute beast. I mean, he's actually bigger size than Marshawn Lynch, probably stronger too. And beast mode's a savage, but Dante Hightower made the play of the game with that tackle, which forced him to throw the ball.
Yep.
You've been talking about that.
I bring it up all the time.
Yeah.
And here's the other thing too, Gronk, that I point. Oh, they should have just gave it to him on the next play. They would have scored. Would they? Because Dante Hightower tackled him on the exact same play the play before, with one shoulder, by the way. He was hurt in that game.
Yeah. Exactly. There we go. I mean, Dante Hightower, he's playoff Hightower.
Beast.
Yeah, beast. I mean, he comes through in the playoffs like I'd never seen before.
28-3. What are you thinking? Because Hightower, by the way, had a big play in that game too, right?
Playoff,
kind of flipped the script a little bit.
We were dominating them, actually. I mean, it was 28-3, but I mean, we were moving the ball.
Yeah.
We just had plenty of mistakes that we made, and Coach Belichick at halftime was like, "Yo, we're doing what we need to do. We're not changing really anything. The thing is that we just can't have the turnovers. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot." And then another big thing he said is, "We're better conditioned than this team. They're going to fold. They're going to collapse."
He said that?
Yeah. Throughout the week, we're better conditioned, and he would always be saying it. We always ran these hills, man. Everyone hated it, but he always engraved in us, we're going to be the better conditioned team, and it's going to come down to it. And he knew we were too. And he even said it throughout the week, and it showed. We ran, 99 plus plays on offense, including the overtime? Mm-hmm. Dude, if you watch the last couple drives, their defense was absolutely gassed, and our offense was still going at full speed because we were a better conditioned team. And Coach always brought that up as well. I mean, he just knew the niches of what's going to happen in the game and what's going to play in our favor. That was a better detail than what they're going to present against our opponents going to present against us.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.